Yo, if that wasn't the best version reveal we've ever seen, I honestly don't know what was. Like, sure, 2.0 was really great, and 2.1 was pretty cool, but I think all of us that have done the Albedo quest line and that were there for the Dragon Spine event are beyond hyped to see what comes of this new quest, because holy shit, dude, I've been dying for more Albedo lore. The way that guy said to stop him if he destroys Mondstadt, and now he's just coming back to fight Eula, I guess. I don't really know, but oh my god, dude, I'm so hyped. But one thing I did want to talk about that it's separate from the trailer and all that stuff, because everyone and their mom's gonna be talking about that trailer, right? I want to talk about the multi-banner thing that they just revealed. If you watch the Genshin Impact official live stream, you will notice that they did 2 event wish previews for the first phase and then Itto in the second phase. So we know Itto's gonna be the second banner, but you can see right here, Albedo and Eula are being run together, and that is amazing. Before I tell you guys why this is amazing, I want to tell you guys some more details about this. So they said that these 2 banners would be running at the same time, so my assumption is that it's gonna be 3 weeks. The first 3 weeks of this patch, they're gonna be running Albedo banner and Eula banner, and then they said that the pities on these banners would be shared. So for example, if you rolled a 5-star on Albedo's banner and it was the rate up if it was Albedo, then you would have a reset 50-50 on Eula's banner and vice versa. If you lost the 50-50 on Albedo's banner and you rolled on Eula's banner, you would be guaranteed to get Eula whenever you get the rate up. That's how these banners are supposed to run, and they will all be on intertwined fates, which are the event fates that you guys are used to spending. One thing that they mentioned that I feel like is a really key point is that the devs said that they wanted to focus rerun characters around the stories. So basically, whatever's going on in the story at any given time, they're going to try to focus on releasing those characters in the reruns, or characters that are involved in the story at that point in time, which I think is really interesting, actually, because we all thought that they were going in some kind of order, and then they did Mr. Worldwide's second rerun, and people weren't too happy about that one. But after the announcement of this, where we're going to be seeing more reruns happening more frequently, I'm really hopeful that we're going to see Kazuha and Raiden return very soon. Now, one thing that I do want to point out is that they didn't mention if this was going to be a permanent thing that they do with reruns or if it was a one-time thing. They did say it was based on story relevance, so it's possible that if we only see one character appear in the story that's not a new character, we won't see multiple reruns happening at the same time. But my guess is they're going to try to take advantage of this as much as possible. So again, for example, I think what they could do with something like this is they could end up putting Raiden next to Yaimiko or something, or putting Kazuha next to Yaimiko, just someone who's relevant to the story, and having them rerun like that. What this could also mean, though, that is maybe potentially bad for your wallet, is that they could run Ganyu and Xiao at the same time. And if you've been waiting for any of those top tier units, that's going to be a rough decision. Well, actually, it's not really, because if you're just looking for power, then Ganyu is the choice all the way. But if you just want both of them because they look cool and do a lot of damage, I could see how that's potentially harmful to you as a free-to-play player, because now you have to choose, and you might not see them again for a little while. But I think the good thing about this, and the reason I said this is amazing earlier, is that it means that we're going to be consistently seeing more reruns. Ideally, right? In the ideal world, we're going to be seeing multiple reruns happening at the same time, which means we're going to cycle through characters faster, and ultimately you're going to have more opportunities to roll for characters that you really want, which means that you also don't have to panic as bad if you don't get a character you want on their banner. Now, I don't know how this is going to change for something like Sumeru. Like, if we get Yaimiko and then we just go to Sumeru immediately, we might not see Yaimiko for a while, because when would we head back to Inazuma? But as far as getting characters that came later in the Genshin Impact cycle, it just means that they are more obtainable, which I ultimately think is a good thing. Another thing that they haven't mentioned in the dev stream is whether or not the 4 stars are going to be the same, or if they did, I missed it, and you can let me know in the comments. But if the 4 stars are different, that's amazing, because that means that you get more of a selection to choose from if you're a free-to-play or low-spending player and you don't care as much about the 5-star units, or if they have 2 good 5-star units up, but they have different 4-star options. This means that you'll be able to choose based on the 4-star characters that are on the banner, and this could be potentially really good for players to be able to get new characters. But if they are the same, that's good too. Honestly, it's good either way, right? Because if they are the same, then you basically get to choose based on the 5-star alone, and you don't have to worry about any sort of like FOMO from only being able to roll on one banner. And then the shared pity thing, people will think is pretty bad at first, because they don't want to ruin their pity on one character for like an upcoming new character for a secondary rerun that comes up. But ultimately, if you're going for that character anyways, I don't feel like it's that big of a loss. I think that the multi-banner thing that they announced is probably the biggest announcement of this entire update, aside from the Albedo quest that we're all literally frothing at the mouth for. I think having 2 reruns at the same time is going to be an amazing improvement for Genshin Impact, and I really can't wait to see what characters are coming next, because there's a lot that I've missed out on personally, and I'm sure there's a lot that you guys have missed out on. Having 2 banners at the same time, I'm a-okay with it. I think it's great. But that was the main thing I actually wanted to talk about from the update. I also want to talk about Itto and Goro and Cinnabar Spindle, because those are all really important things to talk about. However, this was the biggest thing that stood out to me, actually, over the new units. The new units look great, whatever, but everyone's going to be talking about those, and I feel like not enough people are going to be talking about the multi-banner thing. It is a really big improvement, you guys, and I'm so excited. Anyways, I will catch you guys later. Make sure to follow at twitch.tv/Braxophone Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you like the content, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.